creating lag is one thing. We create it by hinging the wrists.
Yep.
And then the shaft lean is created by flexing the left wrist. How do we release it at the right time? Because when I was 15 years old, the first real deep instruction that I got, guy told me on day one, we're going to rebuild your swing. It was about this time of year, actually, going right into the winter. He's like, we're going to rebuild your swing for next spring. And all we worked on all winter long was creating this angle and then being here at impact. Okay. So for the longest time, I thought the correct impact position was this. At the end of the winter, he finally said, now release it. And he showed me what to do. And it was, this. And I'm like, you mean the very thing that you've been telling me not to do since October, you're now telling me to do? And he's like, yeah, now you just release it. But to me, I couldn't, like my brain just, how I am. I can't process something that simple. So forever, to me, a good impact position was right here, and then you release it out here. For all of my efforts, I've always been a flipper. Even though I'm trying to hold it as long as I can, I always let it go very early in the swing. The strangest thing that has ever actually worked, when I was taking lessons with a guy just a few years ago, he put this pressure point 3 trigger trainer on my right, on my club, and it goes against your right index finger there. I'm sitting here thinking about trying to create pressure on my right index finger, and then all of a sudden I had the best impact position and the most pre-rotation I'd ever seen in my life, because I was thinking about my hands and not, I was turning my body better by worrying about keeping this pressure point back here. And conversely, when I think about my body, I actually end up having better angles and release angles at the right time. So for me, I find my creating lag, my releasing lag, all of those things are body triggers for me, not hand triggers. But a lot of amateurs try to do all this stuff by controlling the hands through the impact zone rather than the body.
Oh, in the golfing machine, they talk about lag pressure. And the way they used to teach that, they might still teach it this way, is you would take like a wet mop and you would learn how to turn the body while dragging. You feel this right here. And then that's exactly what you're talking about, that pressure point. You feel that happening here so that you're not letting it go. But if we work with physics and we have good kinematic sequence properly, again, all those things will happen for you. So I have a training aid rope here. It's just a piece of rope, tape handle to it. And I use this to get people to understand what the sequence is. Watch, it's step first and then it goes. Now, I'm not throwing my hands like this at it. I'm simply shifting and unwinding. And the hands and everything is relaxed. And if you look at this on camera, you will see plenty of lag in a whippy shaft, right? And there's no tension in this. It's all created by correct sequence, and then it's out. That's how the pros look so balanced and relaxed when they finish, is it's all done. I've been saying this since the beginning. It's all done. All the work is done. So we take that with a golf club, same type of deal. Okay. Step, it's out. Step, it's out. Step, it's out. Right? I'm going to have super loose fingers here. You're going to see plenty of shaft flame, plenty of lag, because the club is not coming out away from me. It's staying back behind me. Again, when the club is back here, you can do anything you want. It's not coming out. It's not until it gets outside of that point here, that's when the weight starts to come out, and then it goes around. Trails with one hand. Right? You can't flip it off with the right hand because you're not holding it.
So what are you trying to do in this drill when you just hold the club in your right hand?
I'm trying to stop people. So the thing is, that's trying to stop people who can't stop throwing the club and flipping it this way. They use that overactive right hand. Either from the top it goes out this way, or they flip at the bottom. Does that make sense?
What's my feedback here that tells me I'm doing this correctly? If I'm doing this, what is my goal here? Is it to make sure that the hand is still on the club as it hits the ball?
Yep, and then it comes off. Yep. So if you're doing that, your kinematic sequence should be good. Your step and throw should be good, because you're not creating the speed with hand action.
Right.
Swing it a few times without a ball. Just light, loose grip pressure. Right hand is not gripping the club. Swing it back. Step, go. Yep. Plenty of lag. More than enough lag. And if you watch from down the line, you're not coming over the top. Do it again. The club is staying behind you. Yep, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because you can't flip. Because and that's why Ben Hogan said like the trigger finger was the worst thing in golf, that pincher, because people, they squeeze and tension goes all up this right forearm, then they extend it too early and they're throwing the club out there like that, versus stepping and letting the natural sequence, the unwinding of the body, create all those angles for you.